But in time that you try over and over and over, they eventually get to a state where all of those what appear to be failures were merely steps to achieving the goals that they had in mind. And so I want you guys to have that same mindset, because as we know, there is only one first place and second and third place. We do welcome all the applicants and all of that, but sadly, we only have 3 places for which you can get direct benefit. But if your ideas are as excellent as I believe they are, don't be surprised if you still get a call. Maybe if you're stretching out some more, maybe if you're revising some more, you could actually receive some awards even greater than what you get from this experience here. So I want you guys to keep maintaining that mindset. We have a very simple program today, very short, very straight to the point. We will have an introduction done by the managing director of Growth Perspective, that is Dr. Joel Allen. But before he comes, we're going to have our pastor, Reverend Dwight Kelly, minister of Greendale United Church, and he will do our opening prayer, and then we'll flow thereafter. All right. So we're going to invite Reverend Kelly to come and open us officially with a word to the Lord.
A blessed and wonderful good morning to everyone gathered here and those who are online. Let us look to God in prayer. Creator God, Elohim, you are the God who created us, giving us the ability to innovate, the ability, oh God, to think. And even so, you have given us, Lord God, the opportunity to be here in this place today, in this the inaugural Growth Perspective Innovation Competition. We thank you, gracious God, for bringing us here safely. We thank you, God, for this which you have earmarked, and even for the ideas that are contending in this day, this morning, and how God, through your wisdom, will cause for winners, mighty God, to be chosen. We ask, gracious God, that you will take hold of all our instructions and deliberations, and we thank you for what will be achieved in this space. Above all else, you be glorified. Mighty God, thank you for all partnerships and that which is being built up in this place. Thank you, God, for ideas that will translate into great opportunities. And so we commend this competition. We commend Growth Perspective into your hands. And we commend this time of sharing into your hands. Accomplish what you do best. Great and mighty things with us, your people. For we give you thanks and we pray through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
My brethren, we're going to invite Dr. Allen to come and do an introduction. And we'll tell us more about Growth Perspective as well as for Innovate competition. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ellis. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Those who are physical here with us, as well as those who are online. Welcome to GP Innovate 2023. It's a pleasure to have you here with us, sharing in this very exciting competition that we have conceived and we are now executing. I'm just going to say a few words about why GP Innovate is necessary, why we think it was necessary to sort of create such a company. I think most of you will know that the countries that transition from being low income to middle income and from middle income to high income are those countries that actually invest in innovation. Right, so in Jamaica, we like to talk about Singapore, and or in the 1960s, the then leader of Singapore visited Jamaica and other Caribbean countries and asked, looked at our models. Right? That is well talked about. Every time you read papers on Jamaica, you see something about it. What we don't talk enough about and what we don't do enough about, is this how they transitioned it because of great leadership, yes, but the hidden fact that we don't talk much about is that they focus a lot on innovation, right? And that's the story of Singapore. That's the story of South Korea that transitioned after Singapore become a high value country. That's the story of Chile, which is in our region, Latin America and Caribbean. So if we in Jamaica and in the wider Caribbean, because GP Innovate is a Caribbean thing, we just started in Jamaica, that we are based with, and of course we love Jamaica here. It's a Caribbean thing, and so the Caribbean itself needs more innovation. This is not just my words. If you read the report from the IDB that came out earlier this year, it said that we're woefully inadequate where innovation is concerned. And of course, we do need this innovation in order to extend our economy, to diversify our economies. Most Caribbean countries are tourism based, and there's some offshore banking, there's some construction and so on. But we do need to build a manufacturing sector. We need to build a tech sector. There are a lot of stuff that we could do on the industrial side, right? Even pharmaceutical and nutraceutical. So there's a whole lot of opportunity for us to innovate the way that we as Caribbean people can. We are naturally innovating. If you look at our music or culture, but at the same time, we need to, I would say, we need to perhaps move beyond or enter some new realms. Right? We don't want we want to optimize on our music, optimize on our culture, but perhaps now is the time for us to look at cultural innovation in a broad sense. So that was the backdrop. I go further to tell you, to give you some statistics. Jamaica is ranked 76 on the Global Innovation Index, and I think it's the highest ranked Caribbean country. So that's good for Jamaica, but there are quite a lot of deficiencies, and we have to work on them. One of them is that we need more. We need to stimulate innovation more. The government alone can't do it. So the government has a program that's called BP, which is about boosting entrepreneurship and innovation, right? And it's done by the Development Bank of Jamaica, funded through the IDB. And that's a great program. But the private sector has to do more, and the government itself has to do more. Why? Because Jamaica's investing at the moment in around 0.3% of GDP in R&D, or what we call, which actually leads to innovation, right? So research and development, which leads to innovation. So that's 0.3%. If you look at the Latin America and Caribbean region in composite, they are at 0.6%, so that's twice where Jamaica is at. But globally, the global average is 1.2%. Right? And where experts have said that we need to be at is at 2%, 2% of GDP. So we have some work to do to move from 0.03% up to 2%. And that's not just public sector investment in innovation. So the public and private sector. So we need to be spending around 300 and over 300 and something million US dollars on innovation every year, right? On R&D that leads to innovation. So we have some work to do. We at Growth Perspectives figure that we can play a small role in this process because our entity covers three areas: innovation, strategy, and corporate education. And because most of us here, we have a team of a little over 20 persons. Roughly half of them are PhDs in different disciplines. And we have patents, we have all sorts of things among us. We want to give back to the country. We want to play a role in terms of helping to stimulate innovation. But we want our innovation competition to be different from the others that exist, right? Because ours is not the first. Others have had, I know the EPJ has an entrepreneur competition. Psychical, for instance, had one that is just for you take alone. But growth perspective is for everybody. Right, so that's one of the things, and we will open it to all universities, students in Jamaica. And the other thing that is interesting about our competition is that we have some exciting prizes, but at the end of the day, we want to leave you, the participants, with something more than just money. We will provide, in terms of the prizes, support to help you to commercialize your ideas, right? We have invited financial institutions, including VM Wealth, to share with us, and they are looking. So if I were in your position, I would present very carefully that people are looking for one. Right? And there are some folks online as well, from the UK as well as from the USA. Raphael Molino, senior managing partner at New State Partners, UK, as well as Sylvester, who is from Noble Capital out of the US. These people are looking, and if they see anything interesting, we will simply forward your details to them, and they can negotiate with you on a one-on-one basis. If you need our help, of course, I'm sure you'll call us. It's not mandatory that you do so. So our competition then provides an avenue for commercialization. Because when we talk about innovation, innovation is different from invention. Right? A lot of people conflate the two. Invention is an idea, right? That you have, you might have gotten patented. Innovation is something that is commercialized, just like what lifespan has done, right? They always start as an idea of a product that we all love.
Oh, yes.
And so that's an innovation, and it's natural spring water and everything. So innovation can be processed, it can be a product, right? Because it's not just product. We like to talk about innovation and we look at it in a product through the lens of a product, but it's also a process. We can create a sort of an industrial process that creates a lot of value and so on. So the main point though is that innovation is an idea that you commercialize. And that is what we are aiming to help the students of Jamaica to do, to commercialize their ideas, because that will help to create more wealth for Jamaica, more prosperity, right? So we can lift our GDP per capita from roughly $5,500 US upward, right? To make us into a high value country over time. So we felt that dealing with the youth was the best place to start. And so I'm quite excited about the fact that we've gotten over, I think we've got around 16 applications for this competition in its first year. And that's amazing, I think. 10 of which are 10 of these applications have been fully validated. So the others verified legal requirements. Some people enter as individuals, but we took the position that innovation is a team sport, because we need, it's not like a 100-meter race that you just run by yourself. It's like a relay. It's a 4x100, right? So you need different skill sets, and we have to learn to work together. It's not good enough for me to do well and you not to do well. Like we want everybody to do well. That's how the country will move forward. And so collaboration is central to innovation. So that's why we made it a competition where teams participate rather than individuals. So I think I'm getting the wrap-up signal and I'm saying too much. But I'll just hand over back to Dr. Ellis, and then we can take this forward. Thank you very much.
We have with us today two presenters, two speakers. I'll give you a rundown of the order of the day. So we'll have two speakers, followed by the presentation will be done by you, our finalists, and then we'll have some deliberation amongst the judges, and then the awards aspect, and of course, we can have light refreshment which we provide at the back. All right. So that's the running order of the rest of the day. So at this point in time, I want to introduce our first speaker, Mrs. Nayana Williams. She's the CEO of Lifespan Company Limited. If you're like me, it's your favorite water. But it's the only water that you want to drink after you've tasted and seen that it's good. So I'm being a little biased, but it's true. It's my favorite water. Mrs. Williams started the company in 2005, so it's about 18 years running now. And if you've ever heard her speak in regards to her life story and how long it took before she started to even see any what you could call turnaround, it's very important for you guys to know, as I've reviewed some of your business plans and you guys have some projections here and the whole quickly gonna make money. So our business is not surviving, but then before you start thriving, you know, life goes through a particular growth process before you see fruits. But many of us like to run it. So it took her a while before she was able to achieve that. But as you could see, life is good for her now because she was patient and diligent, and I'm pretty the same for you guys. She has a wide range of business experience in different industries, and an asset to the company over the years. With an eye for detail and a clear vision of the company, she manages the day-to-day operations and directing and controlling the works and the resources of the company to ensure it achieves its vision, mission, and of course, its strategic goals. Any plan without goals is just a dream. So you must have goals set, and of course, you must action these goals, which she has successfully done, and she's going to talk about. As a result of doing that, she received the order of distinction from the government, so she's OD as well. And she holds a bachelor's degree in business administration and a master's degree, or LLM, in international law, which has served her well, I believe. So she will speak to us further in this regard. So I invite you to welcome with me Mrs. Williams.
Thank you. All right, so, well, I am not going to tell you all my story. I think I have it out there so person will see it every year, but I will, of course, talk a little bit on innovation. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, students, I guess, good morning.
Good morning.
These words by Alan Kay, computer scientist, resonate with me because I was forced to create my own future. Over 18 years ago, my husband, a dedicated employee, and I embarked on a remarkable endeavor with a vision to redefine the bottled water industry. Little did we know our humble beginnings would set the stage for a transformative venture that would change the way people perceive and experience hydration. As the founder and CEO of Lifespan Company Limited, producer of Lifespan Spring Water, I am honored to stand before you today reflecting on the amazing journey that has brought us to this moment where I can share my learnings with you. Before we started this business, I arrived in Portland, Jamaica, searching for a career opportunity where there was none available. After concluding that the one resource that was available in abundance was water, and with my fervent passion for healthy living and a dissatisfaction with the available bottled water option, not to mention the insatiable thirst I had for knowledge and an unyielding determination, I delved into the unknown world of manufacturing and the bottled water business. This marked the inception of an immersive journey, one that would see us surmount numerous challenges and celebrate monumental victories. Our pursuit was not merely to create a product. It was a mission to deliver an unparalleled experience of purity, quality, wellness to our consumers. Through relentless research, innovation, and unwavering commitment, we sought to redefine industry standards and set a new benchmark for excellence. Today, we stand as a testament to the power of perseverance, vision, and unwavering determination, but most importantly, the ability to innovate in an ever-changing environment. It is truly a privilege to address you today on the topic of innovation and its crucial role in navigating the ever-changing landscape of commerce. In today's fast-paced and highly competitive world, the ability to innovate is not just a desirable trait, it is an absolute necessity for any business that aspires to thrive and succeed. Innovation is the lifeblood of progress, the catalyst for growth and the key to staying ahead in an increasingly dynamic marketplace. Innovation is not simply about creating a new product, creating new products or services. It is about embracing a mindset that constantly seeks to improve, to evolve, and to adapt to meet the needs of the modern consumer. It's about challenging the status quo, pushing boundaries, and daring to dream of what could be rather than settling for what already is. In a world where change is the only constant, those who fail to innovate risk being left behind, overshadowed by competitors who are willing to evolve and embrace new ideas. And I will give you an example of how we innovated and told a story about our products in our packaging utilizing design. So we don't have a table with a lifespan on it, but I will demonstrate here. So on this bottle of lifespan, on the shoulder here is a symbol which represents the mountain. Mm-hmm. Here you have something that resembles an S. So it's a water flowing from the mountain. And if you look here, there are ripples at the base of the bottle. So here is the stream. So the water flows from the mountain and flows into the stream. So if you want to come and take a look, if you are not familiar with it. I know, yes. All right, so this was our unique way of differentiating our bottle from the standard bottles our competitors use. This uniquely distinguishes our product and has now become a part of our legacy. It stands out on the shelf, and its cylindrical shape allows more to be packed on the shelf. The superior ergonomic shape allows for a better grasp by the consumer. So, easy to hold, right? Mm-hmm. One of the cornerstones of successful innovation is research. Although research allows us to understand the needs, the desires, and the pain points by our consumers, by gaining deep insights into their preferences and behaviors, we can develop products and services that truly resonate with them, creating value and building lasting relationships. Research also enables us to anticipate market trends, identifying emerging opportunities, and staying one step ahead of the competition. To date, I have researched different bottled waters from as far as Iceland to the Pacific island of Fiji. In my travels, I'm an avid collector of bottled water. So if you come to my office or to my home, you will see a lot of different bottled waters on display. And this experience as well as allowed me, to actually, taste the very best and the very worst. So fulfilling consumer needs is absolutely critical in today's business environment. It is not enough to simply offer a product or service. We must strive to provide solutions that enrich the lives of our customers, solve their problems, and exceed their expectations. And I think in Jamaica, we're not very big on customer service or consumer satisfaction. And we really need to look at that when it comes to innovation. So by placing the consumer at the center of our innovation efforts, we can create meaningful and impactful offerings that resonate with their aspirations and contribute to their well-being. At Lifespan, we have very high quality standards to uphold, and as a result, we have been nominated numerous times for the local NCBJ Quality and Standard Award. And at the international level, we have also been awarded the Gold Selection Grand Gold International Quality Award for 4 consecutive years. So 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 24. So, to get an award like this, so from over 3,000 entries per year, we have managed to score between 90 and 100%, therefore, not just being awarded gold, but a grand gold. And this is a testament of our commitment to quality and the continuous research we employ to stay relevant in our industry. Equally important is the concept of identifying your unique selling proposition or USP. I'm sure if you're all business students, you are familiar with that. In a growing marketplace, having a clear and compelling USP is what sets a business apart from its competitors. It's about defining what makes your brand, your product, or your service distinctive and superior, and effectively communicating that to your target audience. So by leveraging your USP, you can carve out a unique position in the market, attract loyal customers, and command premium pricing. So what makes Lifespan unique? We recognize that water is not just for quenching thirst. It is much more than that. It is about the consumer maintaining or improving their health while refreshing. Water coming from different origins makes a difference in mineral composition, pH level, and taste. Aside from Lifespan being naturally alkaline, with a pH ranging between 7.9 and 8.4, and having the right amount of minerals such as magnesium, potassium, and calcium, which are vital to sustaining health. The World Health Organization has indicated that these minerals play a huge role in reducing osteoporosis and heart disease. And I could go on, but I will move on. Additionally, the way in which we extract the water from the spring plays a critical role in the end quality of our products. These may seem like small distinctions, but it is the minor details at times which will set you apart in meeting consumer needs. To further emphasize, the ability to innovate is not only a competitive advantage, it is the foundation upon which sustainable success is built. By embracing a culture of innovation, conducting thorough research, fulfilling consumer needs, and identifying a compelling USP, businesses can position themselves to thrive in the face of constant change and uncertainty. My charge to you is to foster a spirit of innovation within your organization. Together, we can navigate the ever-changing, ever-evolving world of commerce with confidence and purpose. And another word of advice, do not sell anything you wouldn't buy. You must be the first satisfied consumer. Thank you.
Wonderful.
That last word is the best one. Don't sell anything you will not buy. So as you presented your ideas to our contestants, I'm hoping whatever product you have developed, and the process that you've gone through, you'll be willing to be your first customer. And if you're not, maybe you need to think again. The other touching points that were mentioned before is that the best way to predict the future is to create it for yourself. And that gives you the driver's seat, it gives you the level of control that's needed to move forward in that sense. And we must always remember that failure to innovate leaves you where? Behind. So very good points were brought forward from that first presentation. So we're gonna have our second presentation now. And this will be done by Miss Gwendolyn Ricketts, make sure that's Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn Ricketts, she is the manager of capital markets at BM Wealth Management. And she specializes in providing businesses with financing, i.e. the money. It's one thing to have the idea, if you have no money, you ain't going nowhere. So it's good to know that we have the money here with us. So this is very key as to how you can get it. So I want to invite Ms. Ricketts to get on your
Good morning again, everyone. And I must say thanks to GP for creating this space where like-minded individuals can meet and the wonderful things I'm trying to have for our country and our growth and development. Nayana, thank you for being a living testament of innovation in action. That was really quite informative. So, BM Wealth and BM Investment Limited continues to be a supporter and facilitator of opportunities like this and encourages young persons, especially to think, ideate, and innovate to bring their solutions to the fore as what we are about to witness later on in today's event. Just some quick stats. The 2021 Global Innovation Index reports that investments in innovation grew to an all-time high in 2019, just before the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, recording growth of 8.5% that year alone. The study also shows that in the post-pandemic era, these investments continue to remain lucrative as countries realize the importance of innovation to solve critical development and to aid and drive growth. The importance of innovation to solve critical development issues and drive growth. Individuals clamor for innovative goods and services, and investment firms seek out positive returns on their investment. So, for example, a number of venture capital, as we normally say, VC deals in the innovative space, grew by 5.8% in 2020, exceeding the average growth rate for the past 10 years, and figures for 2021 suggest even more. So you can just imagine where we are today in light of developments in the innovative space. You know, we have ChatGPT and all the consequences and growth that is coming from there. People who are no longer writing their books, so that you can just engage ChatGPT and it does it for you. So we have a lot to look forward to, and how you as young individuals here can capitalize on it, and as Dr. Allen would say, innovate. Clearly, this suggests that the climate to the changing environment and factors that promote a change in culture and thinking towards innovation. It is important to note that while technology is a big part of innovation, it encompasses so many other facets, and individuals do not necessarily need to have a broad and practical knowledge of technology in order to succeed. What is needed though is critical thinking and analysis in order to craft new methods, processes and procedures that are sustainable and make life more convenient for individuals and businesses operating in this space. These are the types of ideas and business models that are more likely to attract the type of investment opportunities for continued growth and national development. So at VM Limited, we have recently entered the private equity space because we realize that most companies, when they start out, they do not have a positive operating cash flow. I hope I'm not speaking over anyone's head, and if I do, just raise their hand. So what you need though is something that we would call in our space called patient capital, and that is equity, where you're not required to give an immediate return on the investment to the investor. They are willing to wait it out with you. So Nayana, at the start of her business lifespan, would have broadly benefited from a private investor. I encourage all the participants here today to embrace innovation as not just a business idea to be sold or a private vehicle to attract investment, but also an avenue to influence growth and transform processes within the businesses and entrepreneurial ventures that you are aspiring to start. And I must say to the GP team that your selection was on spot, because what is before us today is our future. And once they can get it right, then our future continuity will be in good hands. The research is showing the innovation cells, and of course, we have a place, we have to place ourselves in a position to make use of the opportunities that it can bring. I look forward to the ideas that will be proposed here today, the rich discussions that should follow, and the potential growth and development that can result from the strategic development of these ideas into solid business ventures in the future. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for that, and again, make sure you take note of the patient capital. You guys will need that patient capital. So as we have our mingle session, make sure you walk to find out more about what's needed to access it, so you can be a part of that as well. At this point, we're gonna move forward to what we're all been waiting for, the presentation by two, our finalists. And so many are here excited by that, and I wanna go in the order. Let me see what order I'm gonna go in now. Are we ready for that? Let me ask you. I only heard two first. Are we ready for that? Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. So we're gonna have a few, I see the nerves starting to, once I say that, I see movement starting to.
Adrenaline.
Very different. That's currently right. It's pumping up. So we're gonna have our first event talk will be done by Coded. You wanna say fast, and that's Coded is here with us. Yes, Coded is here with us. And we're gonna invite them to come up and do their presentation. Do they have the? All right, so you can set up in the meantime. I'm gonna give it to. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Oh, Coded is from. UCP. They're helping use virtual coding is their main caption. They're gonna take us through that, and we have Chanel McPherson as the MD, and as she has an able assistant with.
Yeah, Mr. Roman done.
We're excited to see what is in this presentation about the above.
Yeah, we're quick presentation.
You got Romain down?
Yeah, his name is Romeo.
Where's that now? Yes,
Alright.
yeah.
You got to take the mic, you know, let me just.
Oh, what?
Share screen for the,
Oh.
sharing screen for the,
Alright,
you share screen for the Zoom,
I'm gonna share it soon, hold on.
so they can see the Zoom.
Oh. Okay. You want to zoom in? Yeah, sure, because I'm familiar with this, zoom in, share screen. No, I know what to share it, just wanna make sure everything is showing. Oh. There. Good job.
Just to remind ourselves, it's an elevator pitch for those who are not here, which means that it's gonna be 3 minutes. Sit in the mic for those of you. Just a reminder, it's a 3 minute elevator pitch, so it's not a very long presentation for each group. You have a maximum of 3 minutes. At the 3 minute mark, we will be cut, right? So hopefully you stay within that 3 minute mark as well, and get all the salient points. All right.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Chanel McPherson, and this is Mr. Romain Donald. And we are the founders and visionaries of Coded. Our journey has been filled with passion, commitment, and also an unwavering dedication to provide an online learning, virtual online learning platform that empowers children and young adults who have little to no experience in coding. And so we have put together a video presentation that will outline to you guys where we are coming from, what we're currently doing, and where we're heading. You may proceed. My name is Chanel McPherson, and I am really and so this will be an update about the history where we have started to where it's technical. For this started on October 2021, and what we had kind of was students actually number our employees doing campus. And we were contacting different members of the aesthetic schools for access. We were able to fully children what has been really tough. And we said absolutely.
We started in Jamaica where they were offering computer coding to their kids. And me as a one Caribbean person, I'm always saying one Caribbean. If it happens in Jamaica, why not it happens in Grenada or in Trinidad or in Barbados? Jobs in the coding camp is an expression of the work in your conditions. He says it is important to occupy young people with such opportunities which can reduce involvement in criminal activities. What did you learn in the book?
I learned about different languages.
Like whatever languages you learned?
JavaScript, C++, and I learned all kinds of other languages.
We also had partnered with authentic Caribbean. And so different Caribbean countries are now aligning there, so we big project and we have to talk about trading and teaching in Grenada, etc. And one of our future plans is to also collaborate with different disability and social disability so that we can also provide a vocally for anyone with special needs. I learned that there are I heard about HTML data, spring that one, but I knew that they were not that I just knew about it. So, colleagues, friends, we understand that coding isn't just, we understand that coding isn't just about programming. This helps to develop and nurture their young minds, and we also instill within them the skill of problem solving, which helps with logical thinking. It sparks creativity and also cultivates critical reasoning. As such, we are eager to explore potential collaborations and partnerships with like-minded entities who share our commitment to empower young learners with digital skills. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Code Ed, for guiding us through and the awesome work you have been doing for the last 2 years in transforming the digital space and teaching the young vulnerable children how to learn the program, and of course, this can transform their lives for now and for the future ahead. All right, so we're gonna move to our second group. We will not allow questions right now because it tends to bias the others who are to come after. So the second group we're gonna invite is MediHealth. MediHealth here? MediHealth. So, all right, from a visibility standpoint, we would prefer to stand here. I know you see everyone here, but the those online to benefit and participate, we prefer to stand here. And of course, give the directions there, right? We already know what you look like. Those online to see what.
It's a technical issue.
You have a technical issue?
What happened?
On your laptop, you don't have a laptop, right?
Trying to connect to the internet for the prototype to.
Oh, your prototype, oh, nice. All right, so if you're still having difficulty, there's another group that just move to the next group while you set up, so we don't spend too much time absorbing those technical issues. So in the interim, you ready? Please.
I'd rather next group go.
All right, so figure out that in a second. We're gonna invite Blueprint Farms. Blueprint Farms. You're ready, right? You're all right. You using a flash drive or no? Or you walking your whole farm? Okay, so you brought his farm with him. So we're very glad that we have some farm products that we can receive today. All right, cool. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, so you want to right here, hi everyone. All right there, good. Yeah. Excellent. All right, so we got there's a flash drive that needs to get situated. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. So, yeah, there's.
You have internet, right? Yeah. All right. I just copy the URL.
So, full disclosure, The first group went to 5 minutes. We noted it, but I think it was well received. Would you agree? So we still strive to stay in the 3, but if you go 9 or over, we won't crucify you for it. But we'll still try to stick within the 3, right? So we don't go 10, 15 minutes per presentation.
Try and get the page.
We're off to a good start. So Cody is in the lead so far. So far, he has in first base. Let's see if anyone wants to challenge this. We have blueprints, farms coming up now. Yes, slide looking good. Logo looking nice. All right, so he's ready for business. Ian is ready to finance you as well. Then lifestyle will support you with water for your farm.
So.
All right, here you go.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy Brad. Good morning, judges, panelists, fellow students. So I am the proprietor of Blueprint Farms. My colleague wasn't able to make it today. I traveled from a day. He's sick, so I'm here by myself. All right, thank you. So today we'll be discussing Blueprint Farms. Now there's 2 iterations of what I have today here. Only one could physically hold, which is the smaller version. The other one is in a portable container, which is just a concept of it now, so I will explain further on. So, have you ever gone to the supermarket yet, needing these ingredients, and when you get there, it's not there, it's done, it's finished, you have a shortage. So, what a few years ago in COVID, I was a part of another program and I came up with this innovation. It's already existed, but doing market research in the Caribbean, I realized that this is something that could make sense for us here. But imagine in a world where you could create your own crops, sustainable all throughout the year. It doesn't matter the type of weather that is there, whether drought or not. This is what we do. The vision of Blueprint Farms is to revolutionize farming, revolutionize agriculture, and for users to consume foods throughout the year by use of technology as well. Now, we want to maximize and control the environment by utilizing technology, minimizing space, and also ensure the consumption is great for users. So join us as we revolutionize agriculture today by doing sustainable farming. Now, as you can see right here, the vertical growth market is scheduled to skyrocket in the next 10 years. 2023 is $5 billion, and going into 2032 is going to be $39 billion, based on our research done by CAGR, which is a 22% growth from 2023 to 2032. Now, the problem, the world is, by 2050, the world population will be 10 billion people. Now, this is going to be a challenge for the growth of the world, where you have to find sustainable food for persons with limited arable land to use nationwide. Now, the solution is, as you can see here, our vertical farm. Now, what I have here is our growth tower. Now, this innovative vertical farming solution is a concept that will basically self-contained system that it uses hydroponic, or can also be used as an aeroponic system. It's soilless, and it uses nutrient-rich water to grow crops using these small substitute for soil that you place inside of these buckets here. Once the seed goes to germination phase, you convert it into this system here. Inside is a system of water flow, you can see here, it's powered by electricity. However, it can be altered using solar energy as well, and can be on a timing effect. So the water will flow up vertically using a hydroponic system built inside, and it will flow down, and water is being usable as well. So we use 92% less water and 90% less land. So this simple device that you see here can grow up to 36 crops in this small space. Now just imagine if you fill this room with these things, you can grow a lot of crops, and it varies depending on what you're growing as well. Now the other The other design that I have here, as you can see, is still a concept, but this is a vertical form. But it wouldn't be practical for me to fill this room with a particle shipping container, even though it can go. But with a particle shipping container, when you can grow in 2 acres of land, you can fit inside of that small space and get 30% more yield all year round consistently. And it doesn't really matter the type of weather condition that there is as well. These are just some of the crops that can be grown. You have lettuce, strawberry, basils as well. You can also grow cherry tomatoes and a few other crops, but just for the purpose of this presentation, these are what I'm doing here. Now, the financial projection for vertical farming is poised to, in the next 4 years, 2027, the market is the global market is tend to be reached at $14 billion. Now, the opportunity is there for us to capitalize on this, and using these growth hours, we can basically be very competitive with the production and get a lot of yield, over 40% yield, as well as I mentioned earlier, we use 40% less water and 90% less water and 98% less land. No, my target markets for this is B2B, so restaurants, hotels, consumers as well, and these are who we would target in terms of vertical farming. Now, in conclusion, vertical farm is a sustainable business model that is used to grow crops in a more self-sufficient way, and also a more, you can alter how the crops are grown and taste based on use of technology. Now, the other method that I have, which is not here, we are currently building the automation on the back end. So, here's how this is done. But for purpose of time, thank you guys, and I hope you like the innovation.
Very well done. Thank you for that presentation. Yes. If you want people to buy. If photos, they're up he'll be around for the day, don't worry. You can meet him after and start to invest in his business. Just be clear, are you starting it or you planning to start? Okay, so we're not going to contain it, but in this part. All right, good. So let's be clear on that. All right, so we'll move on to our third group. We're gonna skip the last one that we mentioned and we'll move on to. We're still having some technical difficulties. Are you able to access the internet at this point? Yes? Okay. All right. Just to remind ourselves, I have that information. So our second presenter blueprint was also from UCC. So UCC so far has been leading the way. But at this point, we're gonna see you guys ready? Here we go. Not yet? All right. So let's take another institution. So we see what the others have to offer. We will go to Zoomcart, which is a UTech group, Zoomcart Limited. Very interesting. You're here? Yes, ready? Zoomcart Limited. They're gonna tell us what it's all about. Does the name give you any idea, or we have to wait to see what's on the done by Burchenson and Jones, is the team. I'm only seeing one of the members on here, or they're moving.
She's unable to be here. She has exam today. Right now, she's in the middle of an exam.
All right, so she's there. It is. So we have half of the team here today.
Yes, so get on the number.
Chris, right? Chris?
Yes.
Where is your thing?
Zoomcart will tell us what they're gonna simply move around to get us from point A to point B, or maybe goods and services from point A to point B. We'll find out soon enough. Using your laptop here on the flash.
Have it on my laptop and a flash as well.
All right, so for the other groups that are coming up, let's say if you have it on a flash drive, any interest, just make your way to the copies of that, so at least the transition can be shorter.
Going documents, going back.
And the others who may have other things that they may be interested, feel free to bring those on your own laptop.
No.
What you have to use is the transition all set to go.
Yes, no, no. Here it is. This one, yes.
All right, here we go. Boom. Where's the ID number?
Yeah. Share by the screen. Change.
While we wait for the technical stuff to sort out.
You can go.
All right, you're set, right?
Good morning, judges. Good morning, my fellow competitors and audience. My name is Jordan B. Doogan. I am a student of the University of Technology, and today I'll be presenting to you on my company, Zoomcar Limited. Zoomcar Limited is a proposed delivery services that offers customers the opportunity to have their groceries be delivered to them. So we started out in the COVID year, we are having traffic in general, we're having problems to get food on weekly basis, we're having struggles to go to the supermarkets, and we weren't the only ones experiencing that problem. Other members of our community were also experiencing that problem. And I told her about it, and we came together and said, why not create an online platform or an app where people can actually go on and order their groceries, whether for price, no matter whatever supermarket they prefer to go to, and use that avenue to get the groceries ordered and be delivered to them in a timely manner. There is where Zoomcar comes in, where we'll be located in Kingston, in Harborview to be specific, and you want to take the hassle and the grocery bags out of your shopping and make that experience much more easy, because I know everyone is using a smartphone. Am I correct? Indeed, so it's just easier that you can go online to a website or an app and also order groceries and have it be delivered to them in a time or market. So many people currently occupy this market, but what separates us from our competitors is that we are targeting as Gen Z, we're targeting the online piece of the market. So we want to streamline this process online. We want it to be a case where you can go on your phone on a Saturday or whatever it is, or wherever you are in Jamaica, and order groceries and have it be delivered to you within 24 to 44 your return time based on where you're located. So as regards to our organizational structure and management, I am the co-founder of the company with Johnny as well, and she is actually the production and marketing manager and HR manager, Daniel Jones, and I am the finance and production manager for the company. Both of us came together and decided to reach off into this venture. She has expertise in HR marketing. She's currently doing a bachelor's of science in marketing at University of Technology, and I'm also specializing in accounting at University of Technology. As regards to our business description, as I stated before, we want to streamline it into a tech-based company where the past is where we used to go to Mega Market or Baco or whatever supermarket and be coming out with bags and trolleys. We want to streamline that process where you can just go on your phone or a laptop or whatever device connected to the internet and do that process very simply and easily through Zoomcar Limited. As regards to our operational expenses, for a company or just a startup, we're looking to have, two vehicles, motor vehicles or bikes, motor vehicles and bikes where we can, better be able to handle the workload because, when we just started, we started early up in January, people wanted to actually call and have their groceries be delivered to them, and we started using, bikes to get across, Kingston and deliver to our, clients. So for occupation, for operations, we definitely want to invest in more bikes and also vehicles to definitely get that job done more productive and time efficient manner. As regards to our marketing arrangements, Janelle, definitely she's the one who manages our social media page and also reach out to clients via various avenues to ensure that people are hearing about two-part limited and how we can definitely help them to have a better and much faster shopping experience because in terms of how this is feasible, in terms of say you have prevent someone like home, she would definitely order her groceries online and get it be delivered to her in a timely manner. And also say you have a housewife, she has to tend to her duties around the house. She will store her home and definitely get her goods be delivered to her in a timely manner. And that is where my company, Zoomcar Limited, comes in. As regards to our financials, me and General and myself, we considered to put 200,000 together and started our endeavors, and we will be sharing the profits and loss together. As regards to our break-even points, we will definitely be breaking even when we reach at least 590 deliveries. That's where we will be breaking even at, where we can definitely see, hey, this is the amount of revenue we have generated from our skills. And looking to start the new year on a better note. As regards to the implementation of our schedule, we want to, as I stated before, we're a tech-based company, and we want to ensure that our customers have the convenience of just going on their phone and ordering groceries. So that's where we basically want to specialize in. Thank you for listening, and guys, have a good day.
Let's be clear, you haven't started yet.
We started, yes, we have started on a small scale.
So they're in a phase there's gonna be, it's a germination phase. They're still growing, they're poised for growth. Of course, that space and others are in as well, but they will find their competitive advantage in that context as well. All right, so is the next group ready for us now? Yes? Excellent. All right, great. So we're gonna have you guys go what, medical? Medi Health, right? Yes, Medi Health from UTEC.
All right, so we are UTEC students. We're students on the University of Technology. We have this idea of a medical platform for people in rural areas who do not have great access to good health care. I don't know how to make colleagues to receive any kind of hospital because they can't afford it's so far because of bad roads. Alright, so I'm going to let them know incorrectly like Macaulay, select a doctor to do an online video call with to get their doctors and to online on other medications and stuff like that online. So we have a prototype with some other and we can't show right now or something. So here's a 3-minute pitch of our idea. My name. And
Something wrong with the video. Something wrong with the video. That's
So. This is
William
rural Jamaica.
They have like a view switch on, right?
It is just one place on his drive.
Some key issues
Alright.
include geographical barriers. So many rural areas in Jamaica are geographically isolated, making it difficult for residents to access healthcare facilities, limited transportation infrastructure, and including poorly maintained roads that result in long travel times to reach the nearest healthcare center. Healthcare infrastructure. Rural areas often lack well-equipped healthcare facilities, including hospitals and clinics. The shortage of medical professionals and essential medical equipment in these areas can lead to delayed or inadequate healthcare services. So limited telecommunication infrastructure in some rural areas, there may be inadequate telecommunication infrastructure, hindering implementation of telemedicine services. This lack of connectivity can prevent residents from accessing virtual consultations or health information in digital platforms. And we have the prevalence of non-communicable diseases. Rural populations in Jamaica, like many other countries, are increasingly facing health issues related to non-communicable diseases, such as diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular diseases. Limited access to healthcare exacerbating challenges of managing and treating these conditions. Economic constraints. Economic challenges in rural areas may prevent individuals from seeking healthcare due to financial constraints, because of transportation to healthcare facilities, along with expenses associated with medical consultation and medication, can be a significant barrier to accessing healthcare. So basically, our innovation or invention would be to limit these issues. We have other people in Jamaica who do not have access to healthcare. The Jamaican healthcare system overall is not very good. So we developed a online platform with virtual meetings with doctors, you can order medicine online, health education also. So it would eliminate the need to go to the hospital physically. Eliminate the need to go to the hospital physically, you don't have most periods, and it's also save time and cost, but also giving people access to the healthcare. We also have features such as a database with health records, so you get for diagnosis and stuff like that. So early diagnosis, it's better for preventive facilities. And again, we want to apologize for not having a good time because they have an interactive for the time to show how it works, but that's our communication. Thank you for listening.
Very health, and always remember the current Data Protection Act, right? In fact, here, you had covered.
Yes, yeah.
All right, that's good to know that you guys are very current and have that other part there being covered as well. So we're gonna move quickly on to another group. We're gonna move to group. In the tech zone, we have AQ Technologies. AQ Technologies from NCU. Here. AQ.
No, I learned. It's I learned.
Giovanni Clark. Dante Clark, that's one. Is that group here? Evidence. Giovanni Clark, Dante Clark, not. All right, moving along swiftly. We have in 2015. Is that seniors? Is that here? All right, so they are not as well. All right, so moving along swiftly. Let's go to Another NCU group, Smart Agricultural Mobile App. That group here. That's it. Agri Smart. All right, so. How about I Learn?
I learned here. I learned here.
So let's see what we can learn from I Learn. I Learn, you learn, we learn together. All right, so I Learn from NC, right?
Yes.
Yes. Anybody else there from NC? Let me just check it quickly, no? The only NC we can figure out. I Learn.
Which one?
I learned.
This
I
one
learned.
or this one?
Alright, this one is like a contract I'm going to use.
I Learn, how do it? Hopefully the rest of us will learn. Here's that early, we can have it in together, right?
What's the name of it?
Come on, come on, you represent from here, and go over there.
What's the name of it? What's the name of the document? What's the name?
James, but
Hmm?
we're talking about the name of the file. It's a flash drive. No, this is for this. This is a ClickUp.
So
So
this,
this is the flash drive where the file is on.
no,
the
you
whole
don't
thing.
need to.
That's about 87. But I mean, you don't want to online, remember the whole online thing work now, you have one person there in the room, right? So don't watch the numbers, they have 100 people online. That's what we got. You know, of course.
Ready to learn? I can learn.
All right, I learned AI leads academic success. All right, good.
So good morning, everybody. Good morning, judges. Good morning, everyone. I am pleased to present iLearn, where AI artificial intelligence meets academic success. Our team consists of Mitchell Small, he is the mobile app developer, and we have Theo Tomlinson, he is the PRO for Smart JA, tutor and service for CXC and PEP students.
I can change that because it's silly column for share.
This one?
Go back in Zoom.
Okay, good. So in 2022, CXC released a very saddening report. They released that 37% of CTEC students pass mathematics. Can you believe that? Only 37% of CTEC students pass mathematics. Furthermore, there was a decline in several CTEC and CAPE subjects. And 2 years ago, when I was preparing for my CAPE exams, I was preparing for, I faced difficulties, right? And some of these difficulties was that I was unable to comprehend the questions that came on the CTEC exam, right? And apply the classroom knowledge to the CTEC exams. And so I engaged with over 100 CAPE students, right? See if they were having the same problem, or to see what problems they were having. And I also found out that 95% of them also face the same issue. So we have a very critical issue, right? So in response to this, iLearn was created, an AI learning platform. And the solution comprises, can go back. Yes, so the solution comprises iLearn will offer comprehensive explanations for CXC topics and exam questions. It also incorporates visual aid to enhance learning and to make learning more easier. Can continue. Now, you may ask the question, what makes iLearn different? I am happy to tell you that we are the first European learning platform to offer short questions where students will receive instant feedback with artificial intelligence, with the help of artificial intelligence. So that is basically your own personal tutor at your fingertips 24/7. Can you believe that? All right. And no, how will we finance it, right? Is it feasible? What is the pricing like? Also, I have to tell you that students will be able to pay $7 per month for the premium price, $7 per month. We still get there. Alright, so what is our revenue stream? Our revenue stream will be primarily made up of from the premium subscription, right? So we're receiving majority of our revenue from the premium subscription. Also, we will have enough ads and affiliate marketing. Okay, so we have our 3-year financial projection. For the year 2025, we will be projected to receive $46,000 right, in revenue. For 2026, it will increase, it will double, right, to $117,000. For the year 2027, we are projected to receive $280,000 in revenue from here. Now, I want you to take these two things, right, from iLearn and what iLearn offer. iLearn is going to revolutionize the learning experience for seated and CAPE exams. And I want to tell you, when I showed it to the students, the app, right, that they tested out, especially for the instant feedback, they were so excited, right? And they wanted me to launch app as soon as possible. They were asking me, when are you going to launch it, right? Because they were so excited. Continue. And with iLearn, students will break barriers without breaking the bank. Thanks to our affordable premium package priced at $7 US dollars per month. US dollars, not Jamaican dollars. So this is all. I hope that I'm not over the 3 minutes.
All right, we did indeed learn a lot about iLearn and what they have to bring to the market. A very vibrant presenter and typical, a very quiet coder. Right, that's pretty much standard, right? That's behind the scenes work, you don't say anything or work speaks for itself, so we grab it covered that, right? So don't worry about that. All right, so that was very good, and as with all the others that went before, and now we're gonna move us, make sure that we have everybody else that's here. Any other groups didn't present yet? Just see how, make sure that you're on our list. In the sense that I called names before, and I didn't see them, unless you change the name to submission and all. We wanna move to Ripple Inc. Do we have a Ripple Inc?
Yes.
All right, Ripple Inc in house. All right, so we wanna invite them to come up and present.
Google Drive.
Ripple Inc, and you give them the content and everything already, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to let them log into Google Drive.
All right, we're looking for a team of 3. Let me remind you, lovely lady. You're gonna take us through, right? Yes, you will. So try, that's a big kind of, so we can't pass it up, and we're gonna go way over here. But this is today, we're staying here, and of course, being able to see everything online and do, okay? Don't be nervous, we're all friends here.
Wondering what? I know caps lock is supposed to be on. Foreigners online, so they never, also make us never, they can ask for more. The only way that they can be on this spot, so never, never. Never. Oh, no, see it. Yeah, it's here.
What just played?
No, we'll pause at the start and yeah, she'll introduce us, then you just play it.
It is being shown on the. It's not, the screen is not being shared. No,
We are in school.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to revolutionize the world of convenience shopping while keeping food waste in mind. We are Inc. Myself is Ellis, beside me I have Hashik Abdul and Garvin Campbell. We're going to revolutionize convenience shopping. This is one of the main points of shop waste. The main pain point of the country, however, is food waste. A study done by the Food and Agriculture Organization in 2023 showed that up to 30% of agricultural produce is wasted per year, which equates to $7 billion Jamaican dollars in revenue. This is where shop waste comes into play. It is AI-powered service where the purchase history of customers are monitored and it sends personalized notifications with discounts and allows customers to order groceries and pick them up at the supermarket, along with other features which helps reduce food waste.
Thank you for that clarification of that. That shoppers is set to reduce the 15% The app offers a data-driven insight into supermarkets, enabling them to optimize operation and reduce waste. It helps to reduce overstocking by effectively managing inventory. New value proposition of shopping. Personalized discounts. Customers receive discounts on some of their items purchase and items near their solution. Habit tracking and recommendation. The app learns customers by habits and suggests another that their preference and get satisfied. Loyalty points system. Earn points from your purchases and redeem them for discounts, free items, and exclusive price. Here we have a UI design for shopping. As you can see, we have a user profile where the user can create their profile, notification and history. This is where the customer will get notified of new deals as well as see their shopping history. Points earned each time a customer shops, they earn points. They earn $1 point each $100 spend. The redeem section is where a customer can go to use their points for a purchase as well as for an item. Their brand. Customers will get notified when a brand is having a specific promotion. Discount. This is where a customer can go and see the discount that he or she is currently having at this time.
We are going to collaborate with large supermarkets to offer in-app promotions, exclusive deals, and seamless integration with store systems. Provide exclusive discounts, rewards, or early access features to encourage users to try ShopWiz before the official launch. Reward existing users for referring friends and family, expanding the app's reach and user base. Create engaging social media content that showcases ShopWiz features, benefits, and real user testimonials. We're confident that ShopWiz is the future of grocery shopping with personalized discount, targeted recommendations, and convenient order fulfillment. ShopWiz is the ultimate companion for savvy shoppers. For our audience, we thank you for your attention and hope you enjoyed our presentation.
Thank you.
All right, we will need stop waste. I believe we have only one other group in house that hasn't presented, is that correct? Smart. Just confirm, so you're the only group that haven't presented, right? All right, so we have one final group to select, and that is Smart Shield Technologies. And they will take us through.
PowerPoint.
Morning, everyone. CEO of Smart Shield Technologies and my business partner. Smart Shield Technologies is about transforming security with innovation. Alright, so in Jamaica, there's a growing demand for advanced home security. Homeowners are seeking to marry traditional protection with cutting-edge technology. In this year, up until last month, there was 733 break-ins in Jamaica. And the year before that, there was 539. Smart Shield Technology plan to counteract this by offering smart locks, anti-theft doors, and alarm systems that has no mounted. Also the roller shutters, we believe that these mechanisms and anti-burglars can help to at least prevent the loss of life and slow down robberies. Next slide, please. So these are just some pictures of the products. All right, so the anti-theft door, it is reinforced material, and it has several different mechanisms. And the average door, the smart lock, it uses passwords and fingerprint, like a biometric system, as you can see the outside blockers for the doors. This could be used for persons that are in low income areas or persons that may have their property and are away. The bulb with the camera. So it's different and it's more affordable than the traditional CCTV camera system that costs a lot more. Everyone has a socket for to put a bulb that's put it in, and that gives you the same capabilities as the regular camera system. Next slide. We also would offer electromagnetic door locks to slow down entries that are not welcome, and also our unique product is solar AC. We're not just a security company, we're trying to offer smart home products that give homeowners and residential owners a peace of mind. So we know Jamaica is a very hot country, and we can use the sun. So a solar AC would give great reduction in energy bill. Next slide, please. Next slide. All right, so our target market would be normal homeowners. There are a lot of new developments, whether residential or commercial, with several smart locks and surveillance system and security systems to those developments, such as residential or commercial, medical facilities, restaurants.
Alright, next one. Alright, so we will also then diversify our food range eventually, because we don't want to just offer, products that are already on the market, but want to also be, so eventually, we offer in smart environmental sensors, that is includes air quality, temperature, and humidity sensors, health and wellness tech, emergency response, system, home, smart home automation, so, lighting, climate control, and entertainment system. Also, we eventually like to get into cyber security, where we would have an app that can protect data. We want to be a well-rounded company that offers innovation and technology. So join us as we redefine home security and as we rebuild as people future together. Now, smart street technology is where innovation meets security.
All right, thank you very much, my smart friends. All right, so that's the last presentation we're gonna have for today. We had 3 others who should have been here, but they did not show up. All right, so we have 7 of 10 groups that presented, 3 were available. That puts the rest of you in a competition standpoint. I think you know what better for you, right? The probability is even better for you now. Now, one particular group, one second. Right, so we're one group which, you know, they didn't get to showcase what they came or the intent to showcase. But they believe now that the technology is working for them. And as a result, they would want an opportunity to showcase what it is that they really have, because they have to work on the fly, and that was challenging for them, because it failed. So we spoke with the panelists, and they agreed that we will give them another chance to just present and see what comes from that one. So I'm hoping now that it's working. So when you get grace and mercy, you have to use it. Use it effectively, right? So let's see what's gonna happen. So is the intent to use your laptop? That's the idea. Sure.
What's that challenge? Yeah. To see
the only other way is probably to give them the connection to the Zoom. No, if you give them allow them the Zoom access, let them log in and then share it from there.
So they feed them.
So connect from there, so we don't have to pull down and go. So we're just gonna give them a minute to do that. While they do that, I'll just share a story. Story is told of a young man when he was 8 years old. And he was at school one day. It was a hot day. It was Jamaican sun. So it was a hot day. And whilst there at break time, his friends came to him and said, I thirst, give me some of your ice. And he said, no. Yes, they thirsted for lifespan. However, but they thirst for the life-giving water that lifespan now produces. And at that point in their thirst, they had nothing to quench it. And so they asked this young man for his ice. And he said no, but then the child that came to him said, I'm willing to pay for it. And a eureka moment came over his life. And then he decided to sell this child the ice for 25 cents. Is long time, for 25 cents. And after that, you know, others realized where they got this good product, it's life-giving ice. And they all came and they bought ice. So that child went to school with $2 and went back home with $20. And that was the beginning of the entrepreneurial journey in the life of that child. Was one of myself. And so that's story. And that's how the transformation and entrepreneurship started, right? So you meet the need on the spot, right? Like, you do what my parents asked me to walk with the school. But day after that time, I love the glues like never before. In fact, I asked my sister, could I have hers? Because I gladly walk with this thing with pride, now that which was a saying to me before became such a pride one. And I just waited for lunch and break time. And I just sat there smiling. Because I said, please, friends, please. Because I know you shall first again. And so they did. So at Christmas time, I gave my parents here, mommy, here's your portion. Dad, here's your portion. Sister, here's your portion. I was rich beyond measure, hundreds of dollars. But at that point, I felt like I'm a millionaire. And so it's not how in many cases innovation starts from. You see that multiplication, there's a problem that we're able to identify the need and be able to address it, and of course help them to innovate in that sense as well. So my encouragement to all of us is that we never stop thinking along those lines. There's always a problem that you may be able to solve or assist someone in solving if you think differently. So I try to keep thinking differently. So I think you're ready now. Are we? You log in? You're not logged in? Thank you very much, Bob. I appreciate that story. Yeah, it continued into high school where I have franchises. That was nice. This time I was selling sweetie and other stuff, but my friends at high school weren't the sharpest to realize it was going to the store. So they preferred they started speaking for me. They started being able to go into a wholesale to buy. I had no shame. So I went in, I bought my products. I said, guys, here's your bag, here's your bag, here's your bag. They go to school, they come back, so give me the money, here's your salary, here's your salary, here's your salary. And they repeated this over and over. So I could sit back and relax while I had franchise in just high school, making money. Most of my products were sold before they even left the house. I get phone calls at that time, using online. I get phone calls at the house and say, I need 5 of this, 10 of that. If the wholesale buys, so by the time the vote and everything is done, all the products are gone. And I was sitting pretty. So life was good growing up. And you just doing that, even as you get to the higher levels, right? You just get a bigger scale, bigger risk, but at the same time, the same mindset. There's a problem, and you're looking to solve a problem. And you use whatever tools you have available to, address that. Is that yours? I'm thinking so.
Mute the mic, mute the mic, mute the mic.
Oh, the mute.
You're gonna have to move one of them away because the sound is.
Banking challenges faced by rural communities, such as geographical barriers and limited healthcare infrastructure. The goal is to empower residents with improved access to medical services, virtual consultant, personalized health tracking, and efficient health information management. The primary issue tackled by MediHealth is the substantial lack of quality healthcare access in rural Jamaica, geographical isolation, inadequate healthcare infrastructure, and economic constraints hinder timely and appropriate medical attention for residents. Leveraging technology, this project strives to bring healthcare services directly to individuals in remote areas, aiming to enhance health outcomes, mitigate non-communicable diseases, impact and empower rural Jamaicans to proactively manage their well-being. Ultimately, MediHealth seeks to establish a more equitable healthcare system, ensuring that all individuals, regardless of location, have access to essential healthcare. In terms of competitors, currently, there are limited direct competitors in rural healthcare technology sector in Jamaica. Traditional healthcare services often hindered by geographical constraints represent the primary competition. So there is no competitors over products. Traditional healthcare services, telemedicine services are emerging, but they are not yet widespread in rural Jamaica. Local healthcare providers and non-profit organizations and government healthcare institutes also play a role in addressing healthcare challenges. However, no integrated platform offers a combination of telemedicine, health apps, electronic health records, and health information systems like that. So this is interactive design of how it will run. So I already have an account, so I will be here. So if I wanted to make an appointment with a doctor, I would make appointments. And those are the available doctors with their appointment times. Just or appointment only. Appointment is booked, and the virtual appointments online, so there's no need for travel. If you live in a remote area, they need access to medical advice from that doctor. If I wanted nutrition guidance, they're also available on the that's relatives, free relatives, for nutritional guidance, and so on. Then education. There's also information here about education and health. You could also upload health records, track your health, and purchase medication. But those services will be integrated into the app. The design will be so much smoother and better for our customers. That's it. Thank you for taking the opportunity. This is just a prototype of how it would work. They would make appointments online, virtual appointments with doctors, purchase medicine. Your health records will be online as well. So it will only accessible to medical professionals, so it's all private and educated. So yes, and it's all here. So you no need to leave your home to go to the hospital or clinics unless you're doing surgery or procedure or something. It's all online. And you will erase all the problems that rural Jamaicans face with the access to healthcare.
All right, thank you very much, MediHealth. So let's see where the grace and mercy takes you in the running of the 7 last finalists that we have. So at this point in time, we're gonna have our judges deliberate for a bit. Yes, so some are online, and of course, some of us are in house. So we'll have those judges deliberate, and just tell you who the judges are, just for your benefit. We have Rafael Molina, we have Joseph Cox, We have Joni Dale Morgan, Nayana Williams, Sylvester, the one, Junior, and yours truly, Leighton Ellis as one of the judges. So we have 6 judges rather, sorry. And we are evaluating, so just give us a few minutes to tally up our scores, and then we'll get back to you as to the final verdict. We still have a Mr. DJ?
Yeah.
Yes, they're on this side, yeah.
All right, so Mr. DJ is gonna give us some further, some charts, maybe the harmony. Speaking of deliberation, scores are in, are pumping, people are ready to collect.
You want us by one? So at least we can get it done. 6 to buy. No, sure where they but the fact that they come up and ask me more. Very good. A plant on a PhD.
Okay, good. Now we're muted.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Dwight.
You can't mute them?
Yeah.
Four. Someone there, then the inner one, and bring back the other 3. So,
Okay.
All right, so as we return, the judges have deliberated, we have decided, and I'm sure you guys will have your thoughts as well as to who came first, second, and third. We're hoping you're in agreement with what we have seen. But we have, let me just give you some ideas as to the criteria or some of the general areas that we look at. So that you understand what the judges would have paid attention to. So we looked at the whole issue of the novelty of the product or service. We looked at the level of impact that the service or product may have upon the market space. We looked at the sustainability. Of course, tying back to the whole issue of even business viability as another one. We looked at the team composition. You know, do we have the winning team to take this to the next level, or is it still going to stay in the ideation phase? And of course, last but not least, we looked at the proof of concept. Has this product been or service been tested? Has it been marketed? Beyond marketing, has it, been tried anything? Have you told any of your ideal customer profiles that you've spoken of to buy into the concept, and what has that been in that context? And so far, what we're seeing, we've evaluated based on that criteria, and we believe we have the top 3. But before we get to that, we want to do presentation to our 2 guest speakers that we've had today. So join me in a round of applause for our 2 guest speakers. Reverend to assist us with this one, and Samuel. We're going to invite Nayana Williams to join us at the front as she comes to collect her small token of appreciation for spending the time with us and sharing her knowledge and expertise regarding innovation in the market space.
Okay. Lady Williams, it is with great pleasure that we present you with this small token of our appreciation for having shared such a rich presentation. You would have warmed our hearts. You have shared that you have given us snippets of the story and how your success and how tips that you have shared with us. And we are grateful for your sharing. Thanks on behalf of Growth Perspective.
Next, we want to present to Ms. Ricketts from the Wealth Management as well. For her presentation was done. All right.
daily routines. You came, you shared, and you represented DM well, very well. And I'm sure we would have known more than ever that DM Wealth is the place to finance all of these innovations. Thank you for this simplifying what could be a complex presentation. Thank you very much for sharing with us today. And on behalf of Growth Perspective, thank you so much.
Right, so the moment we've all been waiting for, well, most of you, and even for those who came along, you know, when people get their lottery winnings, you know, everybody, all friends and families joining and everybody have their contribution and they made. Remember when they held up the light for you? Remember the time that opened the door for you and they want a little contribution. But this is for the, hopefully, a testament to the movement and our ideas as to how we believe that the product has viability to be developed further and to advance, and of course, with the assistance of VM and others who may give you the financing that's needed, patient care, patient capital. So this is not patient capital, but this plus your patient capital can take you much further ahead and advance your business ideas, and hopefully you will get so rich that you can give back and become a main sponsor for GP Innovate 24, 25, 27, and all the many 20s that we have going on the road as well, right? All right, so with no further, we're gonna start with third place, and the privilege is mine. Yes, the check is very heavy. Third place, but the name is not here on who received the third place, right? But our third place goes to, and one round of applause now, goes to, let's just hear it, let's hear it, let's hear it. Third place goes to Code A. Code A. The prize of the $100,000 to take their coding ideas to a higher level. All right, we're gonna invite the keys and to do the second place prize.
Good job, guys. Good job, yeah.
Of $250,000. Yes, it sounds good when you say $250,000. $250,000 will be given to the Blueprint Farm. More sustainably how we grow on farm produce and moving forward in that regard. But truly, the moment we're going to wait for, we need the CEO of GP to a Growth Perspective to come and issue this third very, very wealthy $500,000 Jamaican. So our first prize winner, round of applause for the first prize, livestock company. None other than I learned. Quiet giant developer, along with his very energetic second presenter, spokesman himself.
The judges and of course the team, the entire company, they contacted me. You guys did an excellent job, and you were very enthusiastic. One more than the other, I would say. But some people are quietly enthusiastic. Yeah. So I learned, excellent job. We hope that we can work with you and we can increase those numbers as we know them. 77, I know it's small. So we have to we want to expand that consider. So we work with you, we will help you to, we take you to international competitions as well. And for other sources of funding in Europe. So this is a fantastic opportunity for Ireland.
What about the cup?
Oh,
Sure, no
Yeah.
problem. Sure. Mike.
Yeah, so I want to first thank Innovate, right? I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to share with others, right? To share with investors, with companies, right? Our ideas, right? And we hope to work with you in the future, right? So that we can make a lot of possibility and we can transform the lives of students, right? And I want to tell you that I work day and night, right? Over this app, right? And I still, guys, I had sleepless nights. I went to 5 o'clock, right up the business plan, right? I'm pulling up the prototype, right? And I also visited the schools, right? 3 different schools, and I pitched the idea, and the students loved it. So I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to.
Other participants, very well, and it was quite difficult for the judges to make their selections. 1 second.
Also, how can I miss out this person? I want to thank my coach, this is O'Connor from NCU. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So the other groups did very well. And it was difficult, the choice for the judges is quite difficult. So we can understand what they went through, but they had to select 3. And so those who were not successful on this occasion, there's always next year. Some of you were unsuccessful in terms of being selected as winners this year as well. They invest the money people, they have liked your ideas and they reach out to you. So there's no failure here at all. It's just success, right? Yeah. It's an opportunity to learn, to go back, reflect, develop the idea a little bit more, and look at what others are doing, learn from that and so on. So it's all good. It's excellent. So thank you so much for your time.
All right, with that, we have one last activity, for which I know you're all dying for. Yes, so we'll close off on a high note. We'll have some light refreshments at the back of the room. And feel free to network, again, discuss with those who presented before, and just hear those ideas as we go around as well, right? So thank you all, judges, panelists, and others, and of course, invited guests for sharing with us and for being a part of Innovate 2023. And we look forward to seeing you and many more Innovate 2024. Welcome.